Yeah, it's already 7:15. Shit.
What up, 4-4?
Yeah, 4-4, sure.
I've been the sickest nigga in the MD, better call it doctor. I hold the mic with my pinky up, I fit to break them off something proper. Don't push me to the limit, I need anger management, I might have to woosah goose flopper. Niggas hate cause everything I do nuts. Nigga George Washington call, seeking I conquer. Can't beat them, cheat on my mantra, barber. Andy's my sponsor, when I be gripping them clippers, I'm bonkers. Don't make me pick up that razor and punch. A partner come at your head for the thought, even crossing. Cautious, spinning the whip till I'm caustic, nauseous. He need to throw like a faucet, mine in the cosmic, nigga, I lost it. Loco, I go, bro. I roll slow, but you know though. I throw blows, catch both bows, get your bell rung, Quasimotos. If a bitch weak, she can water my grass, cause I don't fuck with no broke hoes. I rip shit, I don't be pressed. Do I seem stressed? I got it sewn close. Barcode is my logo.
Do I seem stressed?
Nobody suffers a pack of debauches. I'm a beast, they just let out the harness. He rappers, I don't need a garnish. Give a fuck if you like me, I'm honest. I'm I'ma get money regardless. My bitch so bad, she a goddess. My wifey Aphrodite, walking around and she high and mighty. Say she ain't met a nigga like me. Am I rolling, bitch? I might be. I ain't never trying to be broke again, cause that's bad for my psyche. Knew it was the best when I was 19, but you know I crazy like me. I'm glorious. Stand ground and we gon' fight till we victorious. Look death in the eye like yeah, that would be glorious. We warriors. Damn right, we warriors. We warriors. Damn right, we warriors. Stand ground and we gon' fight till we victorious. Look death in the eye like yeah, that would be glorious. We warriors. Damn right, we warriors. We warriors. Damn right, we warriors.
Alright, I'm ready. Yes.
Yo. What up? It's the 6313 podcast. I go by the name of Cheatham Got Bars. To my left, as always, we got the man with the plan about the motherfucking hands.
Yes.
JC. And on the boards, we got the most shady Frankie Baby. Fantastic graphics.
Hi, Mom.
What's going on with y'all,
Yes.
everybody? How everybody feeling
Episode
today?
12, baby.
I'm here, I'm
Episode
alive.
12. We on y'all ass again, you feel me? Bringing y'all.
AOB.
4-4.
Yeah.
Sean J. in the
Ayo,
chat.
you
Yeah,
wildin',
champ.
In the chat.
Yeah,
God,
champ.
Shout out to chat.
This
man.
nigga wildin'. Yeah,
Yo.
chat. Two times.
Hey, yo, it's been a hell of a weekend, you feel me? Team USA bought that gold home. Team USA basketball and the women's basketball bought that gold home, baby.
Who
Feel
had
me?
the
Shout
most
out.
medals?
USA. 65, I think, was the final count. But I think somebody tied with that, too, though. Don't
Hey.
quote me on that, though.
In boxing, yo, Uzbekistan ran where Israel Madrimov was from. They had like 5 gold medals.
Yo,
Oh, yeah?
real
Yeah.
quick, because of the 6313 podcast, Uzbekistan is now on our top cities and countries when we record. Shout out to y'all.
Yeah, shout out to Uzbekistan, baby.
Shout out to Uzbekistan. What's going on with y'all?
I
We
told
like
y'all niggas, yo, they got some good
Y'all
ass
gotta
fighters over
invite
there.
niggas through for real so we can Uzbekistan
Yeah.
for real and get down how we get down. What's the
definitely
weed
go there.
like out that bitch for real? They probably got that
Illegal.
Pakistan for real. Like I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, you bet.
Yeah, you better
Hey, yo, but we gonna start off with the UFC this week. Israel Adesanya versus Duplessis. How you say his name?
Dracus Duplessis.
Dracus Duplessis. That's
Yeah.
this weekend.
Yeah, I think
UFC 305.
in a perfect world, Izzy come out there and pick yo the fuck apart and beat yo the fuck up for real. He got a Duplessis got a odd like herky jerky style, but it's super max pressure. You get what I'm saying? So that'll give Izzy fits. But what I'm really worried about is the fact that I didn't feel like Izzy should have lost to Sean Strickland. Right. So clearly his workload might have been getting to yo. You get what I'm saying? Because he not like the average fighter. He really trying to fight everything.
Yeah.
At the same time, you know, as a manager or something like that, sometimes you gotta save a fighter from himself.
Right.
And he said that he wasn't going to fight again till 26, 27.
Yeah.
And I feel like if that was his first instinct, then maybe you should take that time off for real, because that last fight he didn't seem
He didn't look like himself at all.
Yeah, he didn't look like himself at all. So I hope he not rushing back into this, because if anything, I really feel like it's a mental thing. I feel like under no planet and no realm in the Spideyverse is Yo supposed to lose to Sean Strickland.
Right.
And he did. So, bro, he might not be right, bro.
Just a bad day at the office. Hey, yo, but he been out of the ring for like a year. That was like a year ago that he lost to Sean Strickland.
Hey, yo, in his mind, when he first said it, when he lost, when he was like, man, I ain't gonna come back for 3 years.
Yeah.
I was like, shit, nigga, you probably shouldn't come back for about 3 years.
I feel you, but I think that he in a way better spot mentally now than he was then. Like you said, he wasn't supposed to lose to Sean Strickland, but you know, it's just a bad day at the office. He coming back. Did Duplessis beat Sean Strickland? Or what happened when
Duplessis beat Sean Strickland.
Yeah, okay, so Duplessis beat Sean Strickland. So this for the title. Okay, yeah, the middleweight title.
And they was trying to make this fight. They was trying to make this fight before because they keep saying, I'm a real African.
African, yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
He from South Africa, right?
He from South Africa, but he a white guy.
Nigga, what?
He a white guy from South Africa.
I'm a real
And
African.
Yo is a Nigerian.
Yeah.
That grew up in Australia. New Zealand.
New Zealand, yeah.
Yeah.
The other Australia.
The other Australia.
Yeah.
The friendlier Australia for real.
The island Australia.
Yeah. But pretty much he like they've been trying to make this fight. And like I feel like they forcing it now at this point. Like nigga Khan really don't. I'ma watch it, but I really don't care.
Yeah.
Like,
hey yo, I'm gonna go with Adesanya by decision. I don't got no stoppage happening in it, but I think he gonna come back sharpen the tools. You feel me? And what you would like if Adesanya win though? What you would like to see next in that division? Middleweight. Who next up?
I don't know, yo.
Three-time champion though. I think this is his third time he gonna win the belt.
Honestly, I thought Izzy was trying to take the time off so he can put the weight on and move up. I don't think he ever had an easy weight cut to get the 85.
Yeah.
So, like everybody talk about when they see him in person how big he actually is. That be next to.
Right.
And then once Pierre came, it was like, no, he big, nigga. You know. But
yeah.
I really feel like that he wants to move up to 205, but he really ain't got the bulk to be there. Like you get what I'm saying?
I think his weight class really is 185. You feel me? But I think he can make 205, but I think his weight class really 185.
He be looking bad on the scale sometimes.
Yeah.
He be looking bad on the
Some niggas like, hey yo, I feel like this. I feel like
he like
you know
right
how,
at the cusp.
You ever seen Crawford at 147 on the scale?
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't look good.
He don't look good on the scale.
I feel like that's his weight class. You know what I'm saying? 47, 54, in between there, I think that's his weight class.
See,
like, I think 160 and all that should be a stretch for Crawford.
See, Crawford moving up to the next weight class. He going up from 47 to 54.
Right.
That ain't as big a jump as 85 to 205.
That's 20 pounds.
That's a big ass jump, my nigga. Like, so it's he kind of probably is on the cusp of.
All right, so give us your prediction though. I said Izzy by decision. What you got?
I think Izzy piece him up.
Is that 5 rounds?
Yeah.
Okay.
In a perfect world, I think Izzy piece him up. Like he gonna try to come put that pressure on him that he be trying to put everybody because he a solid wrestler. I don't like his stand up. He hold his hands like Gao from Street Fighter. So he look goofy as shit to me when he fighting. But at the same time, that's why I can see he give niggas fits because it looks so ugly. It's so unorthodox.
That you don't see on a regular. In sparring, you can't really find a nigga to spar like
that. Look that ugly when they fighting for real. So, I mean, I don't know. I think Izzy beat him up though. I think Izzy beat him up for Africa. You can't lose to a white guy. I keep saying he more African.
Hey yo, but
so
Chad, we starting off with the UFC every week, but we gonna jump in the boxing now.
Hold up. Let me see who else on that card.
I don't know.
UFC 305?
Yeah.
Give me 2 seconds.
Who else on that card?
Gotcha.
The cards really ain't been crazy since
let me see.
I think from like 298 to like 304, they was crazy cards, but they kind of slowed down a little bit.
Here we go.
Frank be on the shit. He be over that bitch like
the early prelims there's a lot of fights too. Fuck it, I'll just start the preliminaries. Junior Tafia versus Walter Walker. Joshua Colbao versus Ricardo Ramos. And then a women's flyweight, Casey O'Neill versus Luana Santos. Okay. Shout out all the participants.
Hey, yo,
Then on the main card, you got Duplessis versus Izzy, Kai Kara France versus Steve Erksig. How you say it, nigga? That nigga 12-2-0. Be on the lookout. That other nigga 24-11-0 though. And then on the lightweight, it's Matt Suez Gamroot versus Dan Hooker. That's the card for 305.
yo, but this is a perfect example of what I talk about, where this fight shouldn't be in America. I don't even know where this fight gonna be at, but I'm pretty sure it's in America. This fight should be in Africa in front of their people, either in South Africa or Nigeria. But
Australia.
it's gonna be in Australia.
Yes, nigga.
That's global, but these niggas ain't.
Nigga
Who the real African? You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm
honestly,
trying to tell
that's
you.
home field advantage.
Yo, it's at the Rag
Like,
Arena,
if it's in
15,000 capacity. Nigga, what's popping?
It's gonna be a
And
good
it's an
event.
outdoor joint.
It's gonna be a good event, but
They
it ain't
gonna
gonna
boo
be
the shit out
Hey,
as
yo,
in Australia.
In Africa, they could have sold out like 50, 80,000 in Africa.
They tried to get a fight out Africa, but
Maybe Africa
they
was
lost.
Yeah.
They all lost in the same year.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
get what I'm saying?
Nah,
So
that shit kinda
it made it
fly.
tough. But honestly, the day they get a big event in Africa is the day that them niggas take over the UFC.
That's what I'm saying. Like this shit be global. Oh, that's a nice ass
I
event.
told
Jesus.
you. That shit
Hey,
kind
yo.
of fly.
Yeah,
For
I like
15?
that. I like that.
For 15?
A
Yeah.
lot.
Hey, bro. That's,
yo,
hey,
but,
that's live, nigga. That's
Hey, yo,
a
but-
new
but-
setup
but
stadium,
really-
man. That's big as a bitch.
Already.
Hey, yo, but I just think it should be in Africa. Like Volkanovski, I think is the biggest thing out of Australia.
I don't think they
Feel
ever
me? So
had
they
one.
should
I don't think they ever had one there though.
In Australia, they did.
Africa.
Oh no, they didn't. They didn't.
Because they were trying to get Francis dip. Kamaru lost.
Yeah.
Izzy lost. Izzy kind of been on this mental shit for real. I ain't even gonna hold you. Once Izzy started wearing them pearl necklaces and getting his fingernails done for real, I really kind of was like, yeah, like, all right, my nigga, like, hey yo, cause he seems so tough. And then they got so many videos of him being like, I ain't black, I'm Chinese. And now he like, I'm African. Don't say I'm not African. Then it's a white dude saying it. This whole thing is like an anime, for real. Like, this shit weird.
Hey yo, the jump in the boxing though, we got Devin Haney
let's
making
get to
his
it.
announcing his ring return.
Good choice.
Devin Haney come out and say shit been dry since I've been gone. Now shit ain't been dry, but I'm glad to see you back, my brother. I'm glad to see you back, my
This
brother.
nigga
You get what I'm
smoking
saying?
butters.
I like Devin Haney a lot. I ain't lose no respect for him for losing to Ryan Garcia,
Juiced up.
but
Juiced up.
he wasn't juiced up, yo. You feel me? They want us to believe that, but he got his ass whipped. You feel me? But that's the heart of a champion. You gotta take an L and bounce back. He gonna take an L and bounce back. It's just interesting to see if he gonna come back at 140, 147. There's gonna be a catch weight in between on who the opponent can be. So the opponents, him and Mario Barrios always been in talks because Devin Haney, the champion at 140, the WBC champion at 140. Mario Barrios is the champion at 147. So it just makes sense in that way. But Mario Barrios is talking about fighting Manny Pacquiao.
Okay.
So
Pew.
until that fight fall all the way
Yeah, I
through,
seen that in the chat, and on the messages, I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
until that fight fall all the way through, we not going to be able. Barrios is going to entertain Pacquiao negotiations until that fight fall all the way through. So another fight that I would like to see for Devin Haney at 140 is like maybe Pitbull or Sabril Matias.
Okay.
Somebody that just took a L, you know what I'm saying? But we still respect and it's a good fight.
I think the Pitbull fight and the Matias fight look just like this Rayo Pitbull fight.
Okay.
Rayo got a lot more power and a lot more heart than Devin Haney.
I still want to see Matias
Can y'all
Pitbull.
see the chat?
Especially, yeah, I can see
Bet.
it for real.
4-4 on y'all ass.
Hold
you
up,
say?
let me see. Because I got real good eyes, yo.
Yo,
I can
you
see it.
you
He
got
said, ain't
shout
nobody
out to the
asked for
chat.
Devin Haney bitch ass. It ain't been dry, but I'm not mad. He said it rather niggas like it or not. Boxing better when Devin Haney's active, nigga.
Hey, yo, I ain't going to stunt. Like, hey, yo, I respect Devin Haney for real because he is the nigga that fight everybody.
Right.
He do go seek out the smoke.
Yeah.
At the same time, bruh, I don't like Devin Haney because he just seemed like a nigga I wouldn't have hung out with if we was young.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like he just seemed like your mic can scrap real good for real, but I'd have never liked Joe for real. Like growing up, like man, his bitch ass great. Like, we could be at the basketball court and see his ass coming for real from across the field for real. We at the court. I'd be like, man, his line. You know, he not playing with us, yo.
Right.
He not playing with us. Like, but he just seems so quirky and corny, bro. Like, he this close to being like a Daniel Cormier type nigga. It's like he fighting against it. He want everybody to believe yo Slick is a bitch, but it's like, nah, my nigga, it's something about you I just don't like. As a fighter, I think he tough for real.
That's
think
what I
niggas
was about to say.
as a fighter. No. See, look, now we live in the social media era where we know we see these niggas all the time. So I see your personality. So, but as a fighter, like, I respect him because even after the Ryan Garcia fight, he got his ass beat. At the same time, he ain't never cur up.
Yeah.
Like, I got a soft spot for fighters who don't find that easy way out of the fight.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, it's like I was watching Bill talk about it the other day. Like, yo, he could have easily looked up at me like,
Yeah. What the fuck is going on?
like, hey, look, nigga, where's
Yeah.
the white?
Yeah,
like,
where the white
throw
flag?
something white, nigga. Should be a beater, a napkin, or something
Hey, yo,
in this bitch.
when
already.
if y'all been watching the show, you know I say a nigga going out on his face, his ass, or his team gonna wear the white flag. Devin Haney fell on his face and his ass, and he didn't wear the white flag. So we respect him on 63-13, baby. And I want to see him back, but I want to see him against somebody that can fight, somebody that can punch.
He definitely not a sucker. He definitely not a sucker. Now, is he strong? No. Do he got? Is he? I think them niggas have horrible game plans, but is he a sucker? Nah, he not
Hey, yo,
a sucker.
I think he just be. He got a lot more power than I think we see of him, because I think he be weight drained like a motherfucker. Like, he was killing himself. Hold on, Chase. Hold on, Chase. I think that he was killing himself to make 135, right? Killing himself. So if he was killing himself to make 135, 140 is only 5 pounds heavier than that. You feel me? So I don't think 140 is easy for him to make. 47 wouldn't be easy for him to make if he rehydrated to. When he fought his first fight at 140, he fought Regis Prograis. He rehydrated to
68.
165 overnight in one day. So you know he walked around 165, 170, 180, and I be seeing him now in pictures and shit. He be looking fat. So like, I think that he be killing himself to make
Real quick,
140.
44 says, I think Haney would beat the fuck out of Ryo. Forget Pitbull. And JC Wright, look at the Regis fight. He blew up after that too.
Yeah.
Hey, but
Shout
look,
out
see,
44.
all right, I feel like it's a difference in blowing up. I feel like if you look at his face and shit like that, he blowing up like how Tank was blowing up. You probably drinking a little bit more. You eating a little bit more. You eating better. You eating gravy on shit now, for real, with extra syrup on them. You get what I'm saying? It ain't necessarily like, oh, I'm still in shape, I'm just big. He is getting fat in between fights and cutting the weight, and that's never been good for nobody.
Yeah.
Cause when they just showed Joe at the last fight, I was like, take this nigga off the camera for real.
Frank.
Okay.
I was like, take this nigga off the fucking camera. This nigga look fat than a
Yeah,
motherfucker.
hell yeah. When they at the last fight, at the
Yeah.
Crawford fight.
Yeah,
he
yo look
looking fat.
like Daniel Cormier son
Yeah.
for real, something like that for real. Like, bro, it's
What's
not.
your issue with the chromes, yo?
I love Daniel Cormier, but I don't. I hate to hear him talk.
Mm-hmm.
But I think far as a fighter, like if you could give me any fighter in the MMA skill set, I would pick Daniel Cormier.
Okay. Can dig it.
Yo, so yeah, if he come back to 140, I wouldn't be mad at a Pitbull fight, at a Matias fight. I want to see him fight somebody that can punch, that's going to bring the fight out of him, right? I don't want to see him fight somebody that he's going to have to box with. So not a Liam Perro, not somebody that is going to be a chess match. I want to see him fight somebody that's going to bring the fight out of him. You feel me? But I like Devin Haney, and I think that he's going to be a world champion. He really never lost his belt because Ryan Garcia missed weight. So they didn't even fight for the WBC belt. You get what I'm saying? So he really was still the champion, but he didn't fight his mandatory, so they stripped him. And it's just a bunch of bullshit going on right now with the WBC, and when they decide to apply their rules and when they don't, it ain't no
They just
rule
want to
book.
randomly make a belt overnight and
Right.
then throw it in the trash. And hey, yo, nobody talks about the French fries belts no more.
What, the franchise belt?
Yeah, nobody even talks about that shit no more, for real. Like, it ain't even a thing no more. WBC really be on some bullshit.
They got so much backflack for the franchise titles that it ain't no more of that shit. Like,
Fuck,
it wasn't never supposed to, like I told you with the like I told you, back when, you know, y'all Cheatham had believed that Devin Haney was ducking Lomachenko was ducking Devin Haney because he got the franchise title, and I was trying to tell him like it wasn't that. Lomachenko was trying to unify and become undisputed, so he was trying to fight for the other belt.
Okay.
But it was the WBC fault because the WBC wanted to be friends with everybody, and instead of making a fight with Lomachenko and Teofimo and just making Devin Haney first in line. So Lomachenko and Teofimo gonna fight, and the winner gotta fight Devin Haney.
Okay.
Instead of doing that, they gave Devin Haney Lomachenko's belt, but they elevated Lomachenko. So Lomachenko is still the highest ranked champion of the WBC.
Right.
But now Lomachenko and Teofimo fight. Teofimo win, and we not calling Teofimo undisputed because we saying Devin Haney's still a champion.
Hey, yo,
Right.
but they
It's just confusing as shit.
when they came out with the belt, they said you couldn't lose that motherfucker. You could pick whoever you wanted to fight, and then if you lost to them niggas, you still the franchise champion.
That don't even make sense.
That's what we saying, my
But it
nigga.
does make sense under the like franchise, because under franchise you can just make up whatever. The
Bruh,
fuck
if you the franchise champion and I just came and whooped your ass, bruh,
Yeah.
I think I should be the franchise now at this point, bruh. Like, you can't be the franchise after you just got the shit beat out of
it
you.
depends
bruh.
on what the franchise is.
Hey yo, but this weekend in boxing, we had the knockout of the year and we had the motherfucking fight of the year. And I told you, Frank, and I told Cheatham,
Did you?
I told y'all,
You
Virgil
done said,
Ortiz,
like, 4 fights.
Virgil Ortiz versus Serhii Boachuk is gonna be the fight of the year, and it was the fight of the year. But we gonna start on the top ranked card. Fernando Lopez versus Angelo Leo, knockout of the year, baby, and it was a great performance from Angelo Leo. Lopez was the champion.
Who
He
else
went
had
to Leo.
knockouts this
He
year?
went to Leo hometown,
Okay.
and he got knocked out in spectacular fashion.
It's not
baby.
knockout of the year.
What?
That tank shit was knockout of the decade.
No, that wasn't, bro.
Hey,
Not
yo,
that-
that was
No.
like a movie knockout, my
That wasn't.
Hold
nigga.
up, what are we talking about?
He said that fight was knockout of the year.
Who was it?
Angelo Leo versus Lopez.
Hey, yo, that tank shit was like a scene on Rocky.
Tank shit wasn't a one punch knockout. Tank shit was he hit you, that wasn't a one punch. I'm talking about a nigga taking a belt from the champion and knocking him out with one punch. That's the knockout of the year, homie. That's the knockout of the year,
Hey, yo,
homie.
it
I'm
wasn't
trying to
one
tell
punch, but it was like the most beautiful knockout ever.
No,
Yo
no.
dropped his hands to the ground
yeah.
and then really knocked
you.
Joe
Yeah,
over to the next one.
one punch knockout.
Floating on.
Come on, turn it so he see it. You will miss it if you one punch knockout. Got his ass up out of there. So shout out to Angelo Leo becoming the champion. Lopez was a guy I liked though, one of my favorite guys at 126. But you got to
Body
fast
shots
forward,
crazy,
bro.
I got
there.
you, bro. This shit 3 minutes.
Body shots
Was
crazy
that it?
right there.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you see him.
Here we go. Oh, wow. Oh, we gave him that shoulder too, bro. I seen that shit. Boom!
Knockout of the year.
Nah, not
Knockout of the year.
He slumped, bro.
Nah, he do
Ain't
look
no
like he
standing.
do look
Knockout
like
of
a
the
chalk.
year.
He
Look
look
at
like
him.
a chalk outline right there with that leg.
Frank Martin stood up. He didn't stand up.
Nah, Frank Martin died.
Frank Martin stood
almost
up.
fell out the ropes.
Frank Martin
Hey, yo,
stood up.
put on
bro.
the Frank Martin joint for real.
Nah,
Frank
that's
Ma-
not what we had.
Yeah,
Hey, yo,
bro.
Frank Martin.
So-
The Frank Martin joint was it was worse, yo.
Hey yo, so we had
God, that nigga face.
yeah, so shout out to Angelo Leo.
And that
but-
nigga face.
We gonna get the Virgil Ortiz versus Serhii Boachuk. Great
Hold
fight.
on. Real quick, 4-4 said Ashton Style got
Yeah, I thought that was knockout of the year, and that was one of my favorite knockouts on the Jake Paul card. But this was championship level boxing. That was more against H2O. H2O was more of a YouTube boxer trying to convert, but he good. This was championship boxing. The underdog that ain't nobody picked Leo. Knocked his ass out with one punch. The new IBF champion at the featherweight division, you feel me? And I want to see Angelo Leo versus Stephen Fulton too.
And he also said Frank ain't stand up. He tried to, but he
Right.
couldn't.
And
Yeah,
I
he
thought I
ain't
said that nigga get up.
Nah, yo, Frank. Hey, yo, we go back and watch that shit. Yo, that shit was like a boxing movie, bro. Like, you know how they try to make it over dramatic? Like, nigga get hit and drop both his hands and look up at the nigga like, and then next thing you know, the punch come and knock him in the other direction. Like, that shit seemed fake, my nigga. Like, he knocked Joe out crazy. I think that's the best knockout of Tank career.
Hey, yo, but, not better, Leo. But,
Shit, bro. Like, that shit seemed scripted. It was so perfect.
Yo, but Virgil Ortiz versus Boachuk. Great fight. I had Virgil Ortiz edge in the fight out 7-5, but I wouldn't have been mad at a draw. It was a great fight. A lot of people thought Boachuk got robbed, but he was losing a lot. Like, he knocked Virgil down, but he was losing a lot of those rounds. Virgil was getting busy on his ass, but it was a great fight back and forth. A lot of people talking about Virgil versus Terrence Crawford next.
Okay.
What you think about that, G?
Well, first off, after rewatching the fight for real, I think Boachuk won.
Okay.
But I think if you get 2 knockdowns in a fight, then I really only got to win like a couple more rounds, and I won. I won the fight.
How early did you get them 2 knockdowns?
It don't matter when I got the knockdowns because I got the knockdowns in 2 different rounds.
There's so many different variables with that, Chief.
No, it's not, because if you knock me down,
I don't get any knockdowns.
If you you don't get no knockdowns.
Okay.
But if you got a knockdown, for real, that's a 10-8 round.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like, the knockdown ain't whether you was hurt or not. Nigga, you got knocked down to the ground. That ain't why you here to be down that bitch. So.
All right, so I had Virgil winning 8-4, right? Okay. But it was 2 knockdowns. So really, I had it a draw. You get what I'm saying? Because that the 2 knockdowns would have made it 6-6. So yeah, so really, I had Virgil winning 8 rounds of that fight. You get what I'm saying? But he got knocked down twice. So I seen it as a draw, bro.
And it's a lot of rounds on there that's like super close. It was a great fight. You get what I'm saying? Like, now, like, 2 things can be true, right? Like, it was a great fight. Like when fights is that close, if Frank said, "Hey yo, I had it 7-5 Virgil," and you said, "Hey yo, I had it 7-5 Ortiz," and then if I was coming in here saying it's a draw, I'm not mad at neither one of y'all ass, because like a lot of those rounds is super toss ups.
That's what we here for, to get these type of matchups.
Yeah, a lot of those rounds was super toss ups. So I ain't really mad at the answer. It's just, I think that if you get 2 knockdowns in a fight and then he won other rounds other than that, then it's hard to say, yo, bro, you lost this motherfucker. At the least, it's a tie.
Right. Hey, yo, so do you think that it should be a rematch before he get a Crawford fight?
I would like to see it. I would watch it. You get what I'm saying? It was a dope fight, for real. Yeah. Like, I would watch it. Them niggas really was beating each other up. And then, honestly, it kind of showed, this was kind of Virgil Ortiz first time going through some sort of like adversity. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So it showed like, hey, like he a dog a little bit. This dude Boachuk tough for real. Like, I want to see yo more.
Boachuk,
might as well put y'all back in that bitch.
If y'all know who Stanionis is at 147, Virgil was supposed to fight Stanionis, and I was saying that was going to be the fight of the year last year, but Virgil passed out during the weigh-ins and had to move up to 154. Boachuk is the 154 version of Stanionis. You get what I'm saying? So Boachuk is a guy that, for me, it's going to be hard to see him winning a world title, but he going to be like that gatekeeper. He going to be a fit for everybody. He going to be a fit
Derevyanchenko.
Yeah. He fight this week, and we going to get to him.
The third 6313 podcast, episode 12, co-host 44. He says, I think it was a draw best for Virgil. I think him and Boots should fight for a shot at Crawford. Boots 5th round KO, nigga. Let's get it.
That would be. They've been trying to do that for a little while now, for real. Like, I don't think it's gonna happen, but
it's gonna happen when they both
in a perfect
champions.
world. That would happen
when they both champions. Like, in a perfect world, like, they would unify. You know what I'm saying, in the division. But Virgil, I think. See, I wanted to see Boots. Boots is the IBF champion at 147. I wanted to see him go to 154. It's a Russian guy that just fought for the vacant belt back around Militariziev. I wanted to see Boots go to 154 and
just get his name like he was rolling.
That shit was fire.
Because this nigga at 154 or some shit. Said that shit.
Yeah, so I wanted to see. Yeah, so I wanted to see Boots go to 154 and fight for the IBF belt because his main goal is to fight Crawford. Yeah. So you gotta get in that nigga way. You gotta move puzzle pieces off the board and position yourself. Don't just keep calling his name and you fighting David Evanesian and you fighting the guys that you fighting. You gotta move some of the puzzle pieces off the board. So Virgil and Boots is kind of hard to see right now, but that's a good ass fight.
Real quick, 4-4 run the chat, nigga. Boots 5th round KO. Virgil Ortiz will never be champ, nigga, unless it's a vacant belt.
I don't know why y'all don't like Virgil, bro. I like Virgil.
I don't know, yo. He tough, yo.
And then CM from the chat.
Yeah, CM. Shout out to CM. His first time in the chat.
What up, CM?
Flash knockdowns, weak ass knockdowns, more of bad footwork and balance.
I said that earlier when we was talking on the phone. Like Virgil kind of slipped. You get what I'm saying? Like both the knockdowns, it wasn't like he got floored.
He said,
when he got knocked down.
Real quick, he said, "Why do you have?" I don't know who he talking to, but he said, "Why do you have round 8, 10-8?"
Listen, I had Virgil winning 8 rounds to 4. But it was 2 knockdowns, so it really evened the score. You get what I'm saying? Okay. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, the first knockdown they called the slip. So it was one knockdown.
They credited them for 2 knockdowns.
So they changed it at the end of the round. All right, so it was 2 knockdowns, so it was a draw. But if it was 1 knockdown, I had Virgil 7-5.
Hey,
but y'all sleeping on Virgil, yo.
Hey, yo, I don't care if it was a big shot, little shot. I taps you, pop, you drop. If your gloves touch the ground, then by the rules, nigga, your gloves touch the ground. It don't gotta be a heavy shot. I'm not saying I hurt you, bro. I'm saying I knocked you down.
Right.
So therefore, it gotta be.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It gotta be
a knockdown.
A knockdown. You get
hey,
what I'm saying?
Before
a knockout is a knockout, my nigga.
Right. That. Hey, yo, before 4, I want to tell you this, yo. Every fighter. Don't look at every fighter and try to look for an all-around skill set, because every fighter not going to be that. My nigga, Rolly became champion even though it was a robbery. Pitbull Cruz became champion. Sabril Matias became champion. They are the what you say about them last week? The one trick of the one trickest ponies.
The one trickest of the one trickest ponies.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
these is one trick ponies, bro, that got one gear, that come forward, don't know nothing else, and they became world champion. Virgil Ortiz is better than Pitbull Cruz. He's better than Sabril Matias. You get what I'm saying? He got better feet. He faster. He more active. He's better than them guys, yo. He gonna become champion. Then what you think about Virgil versus Erickson Lubin or the rest of the guys in the division?
I think Erickson Lubin give him a tough scrap, for real.
I think he beat Erickson Lubin.
I ain't saying he don't beat him. I'm saying he give him a tough scrap.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Lubin actually, I like Lubin.
Versus who?
Lubin versus Virgil.
I will watch that. Like,
hey, yo, but I think in me and 4-4, we was talking the other day about Xander Zayas versus Virgil, and that's Mexico versus Puerto Rico. I think that's like a year or 2 away from happening, but that's a good fight. I think them niggas, y'all niggas said that y'all like Xander, but I like Virgil in that fight.
Mexican Day?
Hey, yo, that's why boxing be crazy, because it be like, hey, yo, I want to see this fight, but it's a year or 2 from happening. Like, damn! Like, that, what, like, boxing like GTA, waiting for GTA. Waiting for a good fight in boxing is like waiting for Grand Theft Auto 6. For real. Like, this shit be crazy, bro. Nigga gotta wait 2 years to see some niggas that ain't even top names.
Yo said JC, and you know a nigga about to get into some shit when he say, the thing is. Said JC, the thing is, Virgil Ortiz has a full skill set. He got a bag, but he stops using it first sign of adversity. His IQ is the problem, not his physical skill set. He beats Lubin, ATP. What's that mean for the young niggas?
At this point.
Thank you. And Lubin career. But if he get cracked, it's over.
He got cracked.
He got
up twice.
I kind of 50-50 with that analysis. Like, I like it. Like, it's kind of how I say about JC, for real. Like, I tell JC all the time, like, I don't necessarily agree with you, but the way you put it, I dig it. You get what I'm saying? I dig why you feel that, but like, I don't necessarily agree with it, because I think he showed IQ and grit and all that. I think he showed that shit last fight. Like, he got 100% knockout rate. Just because he's knocking niggas out don't mean he's not skillfully doing it. For real. He's setting traps and doing. Hey, yo, if you fighting Ortiz, you know he got paws, right? Mm-hmm. So if I know, bruh, yo is putting niggas down, I'm going into this bitch not to get put down.
Right.
He said Lubin hit harder than Boa, though.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
I think Lubin
better. Lubin better than
is
Boa.
a slicker. I think Lubin is a slicker, more skilled boxer than Ortiz.
I'm going.
But I think he would. I think he can lose to Yo.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like, I think he's the
I think
better
he would
boxer.
lose. I think he would lose.
But he would lose.
That's the one thing when I be saying sometimes you better all around, but you can't stop with a guy. Just what he do good.
That
you
one
can't
trick
stop.
is of the one trick. For real. Like, nah, my nigga, I do this shit
look
real
like
good.
Lubin look like he real slick and all that, but his defense is not great. Head movement not great. You know what I'm saying? So like we seen what happened with Fondor. We seen him get knocked out in the first. We seen him get knocked out in the first round.
He dropped Fondor though.
By Jamel Charlo. But then he got his ass whipped by but yeah, he dropped Fondor. That was a good ass fight.
That was a great fight because that nigga looked inflated. That nigga looked like niggas just somebody in the back was just like pumping this nigga face up for like God.
Hey yo, but this nigga 4-4 gonna have me on some shit. Hey yo, 4-4, we gotta come holler at you one day or something. Yo, where you from? Where you from, 4-4?
I think you said
Cincinnati
Ohio.
or yeah, Ohio.
Ohio.
Where from in Ohio?
Yeah,
Drop
bro.
your city in the chat, 4-4.
We got some merch for you, Playboy.
Yeah, drop your city in the chat,
we got
4-4.
some merch
Yeah,
for you,
4-4.
whatever you need. 4-4.
Hey yo, we
Holla at us,
try and get you on this joint for real.
sure.
Figure out how to, yeah, man,
can zoom
tap
it up.
in with you, my nigga. Like,
Hey yo, but we got Canelo versus Berlanga. September's like a month away. September 14th.
fuck out of here. Fuck out of here,
Payday.
fucker. Fucker.
You want payday?
Yeah.
I know that.
Can I ask y'all a question? Did y'all watch the Canelo $1 Million Worth of Game interview?
Of course.
Oh yeah, I seen it.
Of course.
They was chilling though.
Yeah.
They was chilling a
Were
little bit.
both of them
But
there?
I was just tripping
Yeah, it
off
was
how
both
he
there.
kept
Okay.
talking in
It
third
was both
person.
there.
That was the funniest.
Nello?
Yeah, that was the funniest shit in the world. That's some Keith Thurman shit. If y'all don't know
Keith
about
Thurman
Keith
don't.
Thurman,
Keith one-time Thurman. Keith one-time Thurman don't just fight nobody.
nigga asked Canelo about what about are you concerned about the UFC fighting on the same day? He said, not at all.
Not at all.
When it's Canelo, it's just different.
Hey yo, Canelo
Hell
speaking.
no.
Hey yo, Canelo
Canelo, it's
speaking
just
English
different.
is box office TV, bro.
That's my man.
This
bro.
nigga is hilarious. Hey yo, this not my man, but this nigga Canelo speaking English.
That's your
Hey
man.
yo, this nigga is funny as fuck
Yeah,
for real. That Berlinga press conference, I didn't think was gonna be nearly as entertaining as it was, bro. Like that shit was so funny to me for real. He said he could see it in my eyes. He said fear. Like, what? He said, what was he? Canelo was on the Big Boy show out LA for real. And he was like, yeah, he said, I know some of these words and I like when I say some of these words. For a nigga asked him what was his favorite cuss words. Nigga said, motherfucker, fuck, bitch, motherfucker. I'm like, this nigga funny as a bitch in English for real. Hey yo, it really make me want to go back and like look at all your press conferences. Like, hey yo, what was yo saying in Spanish? Cause it probably was gold, bro.
Yeah.
Like it probably was pure gold. We just ain't know.
He be tripping.
You know.
Hey yo, so on co-main event, you got Danny Garcia versus Lara. And I just want to be the first to say, yo, this fight been in the talks for like 2 years. This fight brought in like 2 years ago. This a stupid ass fight. And PBC, y'all need to be ashamed of yourself for making this
I've
fight.
never heard you say that before.
It's a stupid ass fight. You got Danny Garcia, who was elite at 140, right?
Yeah.
Came up to 147.
Ain't beat
wa-
nobody.
Was like a gatekeeper at 147, but he was world champion at 147, but lost to the top guys. So now he comes to 54, but he a smaller guy. He come to 54. He fight Jose Benavidez last year. And now he ready fight Lara, who's the middleweight champion at 160, but they doing it at a catchweight at 157.
The niggas is just
So
beating Jose
it's just-
Benavidez up
it's
for
just
real.
stupid.
Like, everybody
Like,
is.
You got
Paper.
you got Danny versus Lara. Lara is
That's y'all
known
man.
as a boring boxer, right? But
Y'all-
even he done knocked out some niggas in the last couple of fights, but he been boring.
Y'all
been
fuck
fighting
with
got-
Lara, yo. Y'all stay talking
You
about
got
Lara.
so now you got Lara who fight off the back foot and box, and Danny who don't throw his hands enough to even make it a good fight, an interesting fight.
Okay.
This shit ready be boring. Danny might get stopped, but Danny got a chin, and I respect Danny. Like, you feel me? I love Danny as a fighter, but this just a horrible matchup. Danny need to be fighting at 154. Somebody like Virgil Ortiz, somebody like Xander Zayas. He need to be
I
fighting
ain't a
at
super fan
154.
of Danny. I ain't super fan of Danny. I respect any nigga to go in there and fight for our entertainment. For real. I respect you, sir. But at the same time, I think your best showing was the loss of Keith Thurman.
Danny was the man at 140.
Can a loss be your best showing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be.
Hey, yo,
Damn,
Shannon Brown best dunk was a missed dunk.
What?
Yeah.
That's not. We talking about boxing, though, nigga.
Hey, yo, I'm just saying, sometimes, yo, you could just have such a good showing that it's like, yo, you ain't do what you wanted to do, but I see what you was trying to do.
Yo, but then you got on this same
It's the
card,
attempt. You gotta give him credit for the attempt.
Yeah, but what's after that? Like, after that, did he flourish or did he just keep getting his
Yo
ass
was the
whipped?
nigga that exposed everybody that Keith Thurman don't like body shots like that. Cause that was the first time I seen a nigga take his mouthpiece out and be like, hold up. Like,
Okay.
get to walk away for real.
So
like,
he had residual impact.
yeah, like a Pyrrhic victory. You get what I'm saying? Like, you lost, but at what cost? Like, yo, you really did that. You really did your thing, but you lost. So, you get what I'm saying? It's a double-edged sword.
Yo, but on this, that's the co-main event. You got Caleb Plant coming back, Rolly coming back, the best in the game, Rolly Romero, and Cool Boy
guy.
Steph. You feel me? What you think about Cool Boy Steph? Ain't been back since anyway.
I mean, I feel like he did what a fighter should do. When you take a loss like that and you get your ass whooped, take some time, yo, go to one of them islands and go, you know, freak off, go drink, chill, for real, like, get that shit off your mind, and then come back, and we gonna see what he is after this, for real. Like, it could have killed him, but we hoping that, nigga, it didn't kill you. You a tough nigga. You get what I'm saying? So, we'll see.
Yeah, I think he gonna be good. He coming back at that fight was at 122 when he fought anyway. He coming back at 126. This just a little tune-up fight. Caleb Plant is more than like a tune-up fight too, and Rolly. Like, all three of these opponents is guys we don't know. You feel me? They not no top 10, top 15. They just no
So
names. You feel me? Yeah, this a comeback fight for Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant been out of the ring since who the last person? Benavidez. Caleb Plant been out of the ring since he fought David Benavidez last March.
Well,
So over a year.
I know that Caleb Plant is mad at the nigga that he fighting with the MAGA hat on, for real. He upset at y'all. I think he gonna drop him. I'm gonna put my bread on a knockout, for real.
Caleb Plant last
Yeah.
fight was Benavidez March 25th.
Hey yo, and I know
A year-
Caleb
a
Plant
year and a
ain't
half
got
ago.
crazy power like that, and yo fighting a redneck that, you get what I'm saying, got a solid chin, for real. But I feel like yo don't like yo.
Yeah.
Like, yo don't like yo, so I feel like he gonna beat yo up, for real. Kind of like the Darrell fight, for real, where he had like a motive, like,
Right.
you ain't gonna lose to a white boy.
Okay.
Bro, all right, we was all right fighting, my nigga, but shit, like,
Yeah.
damn, that now I can't lose to you.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Nigga,
So-
I'm gonna show you Ray lose to
Hey,
this white boy.
hey, yo, I fuck with Caleb Plant because Caleb Plant, if anything, he showing niggas like with his actions outside the ring, bruh, for one, he a solid, cool dude that don't really want no trouble, but he do want the trouble at the same time, bruh. Like, he want to fight you. All y'all.
Yeah.
He will slap you.
It's probably because his mom was shot by police after pulling a knife on an officer.
And his daughter died. And that's how I became a fan of Caleb Plant. If you don't know,
Shout out to
I got
Caleb
two
Plant.
daughters. Love my daughters dearly. One of them hoop, she a bucket, for real. Shout out to Bug, for real.
She played varsity.
14 and 4. She grade go.
Soon come.
She go on a high school grade, play varsity as a 9th grade. So yeah, shout out to Bug. At the
Shout
same
out to
time,
Bug.
yo, the very first time I seen Caleb Plant fight, I forget who he's fighting, for real, but he was fighting for the belt, and he was talking about like how his daughter had just passed, and if he won, he was going to take the belt and leave it at the grave site, for real. So I'm like, damn, like,
Right.
I ain't never seen this nigga fight before, but he got me already. You get what I'm saying? Damn, you pulling at my heartstrings. So then, watching the fight, he come in there, he get the boxing, he slick. I'm like, damn, yo, a white boy that can do the electric slide. Oh, okay. Like, damn, then he won. It was crazy in the ring. He got to doing all the, you get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that shit just touched me.
Yeah.
So from that point, I kind of been a fan of yo. For real.
Yeah, I always been a fan of Caleb Plant. You feel me?
And once he slapped Jamal,
Jamal.
Jamal. Once he slapped Jamal, I was a super fan. Don't touch my beard.
My man
nigga.
got 13 knockouts. You know what I mean? Non-decisions. 44 says his favorite. I don't know if this is favorite Caleb Plant fight, but he says the Darrell.
Uzataki.
He says the Darrell fight was nasty.
Nasty work.
Ninth round
Nasty
KO.
work.
I said KO.
That was on
Ninth
the
round knockout at the
co-main.
Barclays.
That was on the co-main at the Barclays. That
Yes,
was at the
sir.
co-main event of Deontay Wilder last fight.
2022 To this day.
Deontay Wilder last knockout against Elanius. You feel me? In the first round.
4 a huge Caleb Plant fan. Shout out to 4.
Hey yo,
Yeah.
I fuck with Caleb Plant, yo, but it really ain't had nothing to do with boxing in the beginning. It was just strictly off like, damn, like, yo just seemed like a solid dude. They got a bad head. Then I saw seeing him in street fights and shit, beating niggas up. I was like, shit, this nigga hard.
Real quick for JC, get to the next topic. Do y'all have any other fighters y'all fuck with like that? Just off of their story or their background?
Yeah.
Francis Ngannou.
Okay.
Francis Ngannou. Like I would like that out of all the come up stories and out of all the I got it out the mud stories, Francis, I can't wait for the movie to come out.
Right.
Like if his career ends today, just everything that led up to today, bruh, this nigga done lived a movie worthy life. Like he left Cameroon and just was like, I'm gone, and then had to go climb fences that's barbed wide and cross the Sahara Desert, and they found this nigga in the fucking ocean. You get what I'm saying? On a raft, my nigga. Like a fist fight to yo is the calmest part of your life. Yo said one time on one of the interviews, he was like, before he started fighting, the best time of his life was being homeless in France.
Right.
Like what? Like yo, the best time in your life was being homeless in France. He was like, yeah, because they got bridges and shit, and like it's raining, you can go get under a bridge, but it's cool outside. Like, damn, bro. Like, hey yo, go if you got some time, yo, go watch the Francis story, my nigga. It's a movie, my nigga. Niggas was dying.
44 said
Yo.
Ishmael.
Barroso,
Yeah.
40-year-old man. You feel me? He probably like 42. They doing him dirt. Hey, yo, 4-4. They do Ishmael Barroso so dirty at 140. Let me tell you this man's story. He like 42 years old.
The nigga that
He was beating Rolly, right? He beating him clearly.
that nigga 58.
They robbed him.
That
They
nigga
robbed
58.
Man, yo.
They robbed
Yeah.
him. You
He
feel
was
me?
beating the shit out
This
of
for the
Rolly.
belt though. This for the belt at 140, the WBA belt at 140. They robbed him. They give the belt to Rolly. So now Rolly got the belt. Rolly fights Pitbull Cruz. And in the meantime, Ishmael Barroso come back and fight one of the top contenders of the WBA and knock him out in the first round, the second round.
Beat
You
him
feel
the
me?
f- like,
So
beat him the
he
fuck
knocked
up.
this nigga out. So now he the number one contender. Rolly fight Pitbull Cruz. Pitbull Cruz win the belt. He's supposed to be the mandatory now. Pitbull Cruz fight Rayo. Now Rayo got the belt. And ain't nobody talking about Ishmael Barroso. That's fucked up because he old. You feel me? They need to stop the WBA.
Hey, yo, he
Everybody,
really
when y'all
50
see
years
this
old.
clip at the WBA, y'all better stop doing that old man like that. Y'all know
Yo,
y'all wrong.
44 said his wife got killed before one of his fights, yo?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
He from Venezuela. Shout out. Well, I don't know. I ain't gonna say
Whoa,
it. We
cool
got
with that.
some
I've been
good.
there. I'm
He from
fucking with it.
Venezuela.
Shout out
Hey
You
yo,
been
I
there,
gotta
been
go
there, shout out to
dive into
Venezuela.
that for real because
Yeah, that happened.
that's wild for
Yeah.
real.
Hey yo, one of Canelo brother
That's
got
facts.
he kidnapped. He had to get his brother back from the cartel before he had fought Danny Jacob.
Big fact.
You ain't
Yeah.
never heard that?
That's why he put it
That's
on
why
Danny
he-
Jacobs like that.
And
for
And
real.
that's why he be talking like that, nigga.
Hey yo, that's the real go. Yeah, after this show, I know he gonna go home and look at it tonight. Hey yo, but
Hell yeah,
one of my
mother-
fighters that I fuck with like that, yo, is Earl Spence. Earl Spence, one of my favorite fighters. You feel me? I just think that I can relate to him on a real
Football
life.
player for real.
Yeah, on a real
I
life
mean, I
tip,
played
like
football too for real, but like
football player, a good athlete, but I done been through like a lot of shit, like injury wise outside of football. You get what I'm saying? Like, and this nigga done been in like life and death situations. You feel me? And came back, and every time he came back, he never took a tune-up fight. He always came back and fought a world champion. Every time he came back, like he made it known. I'm fighting for belts, like I'm fighting for legacy every time. You feel me? He stood by his word. A lot of people thought that he was trying to duck Terrence Crawford, and he made it clear, like, I'm trying to unify the division, the whole division. These other belts is on my stable, so I'm gonna go get these other belts first, and I'm gonna go take his shit last. And he tried to stand on that. You feel me? He just came up a little short. But he just came up a little short.
Shout out Trey Holiday in the chat, baby.
yeah, Trey,
But yeah,
Trey, what's
shout out
going
to
on?
Earl
Short,
Spence.
short.
Hey, yo, it's fantasy matchup time, though. You feel me? Fantasy matchup
You got
time.
that list, or you need me to
Yeah.
bring it up?
You can say
It's
the first
better
one.
when you do it, yo.
All right, this was kind of fire because I didn't know where y'all was going at first, and I was about to put the shit in the ticker, but I'm glad I didn't. So fantasy fights, y'all got Pacquiao versus Lomo.
Just start with one. Just start with one. Yeah.
Pacquiao versus Lomo at 130. Whose idea was
Pacquiao.
that?
Mine.
Pacquiao. I don't see how all the footwork in the world, bruh, all the disappearing this nigga do, all the angles, I don't see how he has, like, for a whole fight, he has to defend his motherfucking self. Pacquiao gonna throw so many punches,
Nigga, 4-4.
bruh. I don't see how Loma come out of that for real. Like, I think I think he stop him. I think, like, the ref stop it. You stop whooping his ass so bad like this.
Hey,
bruh.
yo, I'm going to have to go with, just because he went with Pacquiao, my favorite fighter. If y'all ain't never know, you feel me? If y'all just turning in Pacquiao, my favorite fighter. But I'm going to go with Lomachenko, just because he went with Pacquiao. Well, Lomachenko, one of the best 130-pounders ever. This is Nomachenko. At 130 pounds, ain't nobody want to fight him. Ain't nobody want to fight Lomachenko. I think that it'll be a great fight. And it really depends on where the fight at, because I don't see a knockout in this fight. I think Lomachenko tough as nails, and so is Pacquiao. Definitely somebody gonna get dropped, but I don't think there's no stoppages in the fight. Pacquiao, you gotta understand that at 130, he wasn't the Pacquiao that we seen at welterweight. This one, Freddie Roach was still young. He was still wet behind the ear, getting used to throwing his right hand. So he didn't have a right hand like he had at 147 when he was at 130.
What he really want to say is this before Pacquiao was on the shit.
No, this before Pacquiao, like, before he hit his prime all the way, you feel me, and didn't have a right hand, you feel me? So Lomachenko.
4-4 agrees. He said Lomo at 130, Pacquiao was green.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So this, like, if you seen Pacquiao as he grew in weight, Freddie Roach developed his right hand, the jab, the hook off the jab, and all of that. Freddie Roach developed that, and he ain't really have all of that 130. He was just all raw talent, all engine. You get what I'm saying? Throwing a whole bunch of wild punches. I think Lomachenko could outbox him.
Hey, yo, I got Pacquiao beating the dog shit out yo, for real. Just off sheer, nigga, we hungry where I'm from, and I'm about to start giving niggas checks every day, for real. Like, bruh, Pacquiao wasn't great lose to Lomachenko.
What's the next one?
Pacquiao beat the shit out of Lomachenko.
What's the next one? Shout out Lomo. Mosley versus Spence at 147.
Shane Mosley. Hey, yo, I don't know why I thought you meant Shane Mosley Jr.
Yeah, you talking about OG Shane or Mosley Jr.?
No, Shane Mosley.
OG?
Yeah.
Shane Mosley beat Errol Spence
Shane.
up.
Yeah, I ain't never going against Shane, bro.
Shane Mosley beat Errol
Y'all
Spence
rabbit ass man. I got Earl Spence.
Hey, yo, cause Shane
I
Mosley,
got Earl, and I got him stopping Mosley.
cause Shane Mosley can box.
Another one.
Like,
You gotta
that
knock
shit
him
gonna
out.
look. That shit gonna look like.
No, he can't, bro. Listen, Shane Mosley is a nigga that's a front runner, and he a great fighter, but he a front runner. When you get to getting on Shane Mosley ass, he don't got good head movement. He one of the guys that we think slicker than he is because he black. When you get to getting on his ass and he get to going backwards, he pull back and don't have good head movement like that. That's why Floyd whipped his ass. He don't got good head movement like that. And a lot of people whipped his ass. Winky Wright.
Shout out my man.
Burning Forest. You feel me? A lot of people got on that ass. You get what I'm saying?
Right, them is bigger niggas though. They big guys.
No Frank.
Winky and Vernon Forrest was Winky
Floyd.
as a bitch.
Nah, Floyd
is just Floyd for real. But
yo,
like
Earl Spence.
I don't think Shane had like crazy head movement, but it was you just missed.
No.
You get what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like making you whiff, but like it was like subtle.
I got
like,
Spence. It's gonna be a great fight. You feel me? Until the stoppage, but I got Spence walking him down, throwing a whole bunch of body shots and stopping him.
Nah, yo, I don't got Shane. That Shane was fast as a bitch. To just walk down, you gonna have to go through a whole lot, bro. He was, and then he had pop too, for real. Like, bro, Shane.
Don't let them waves be right, nigga. It's up.
Oh
That's
my
curl
God!
popping.
If his temp's super fresh,
Come on.
he beating them up, my
Come on.
nigga. Like he beating them up,
For
bro.
all the
Like,
bitches.
Hey, yo, we seen Earl Spence walk down Sean Porter. Now, I'm not saying that Sean Porter is better than Mosley, right? But he a
Nah.
pressure fight.
he pressure fight.
You get what I'm saying? Like, nigga, he had to walk through some fire to get
Shane
the
not
shit.
Shane not quite Shane more like a counter puncher, but as he's walking forward, it's Gary B bomb. Shane hit harder than Sean Porter.
He do.
You
Shane
get what I'm
better
saying?
than Sean Porter.
Shane was better than Sean Porter, but as he walking forward, it's gonna be shit that deter him from walking forward. We would have probably seen that other Earl Spence that they keep saying that's a thing. They'd be like, yo, he can do other shit, but we don't never see him do other shit.
Cause he, like, you gotta think, bro. He was a football player. You get what I'm saying? He got footwork and shit. So when he fought like Mikey Garcia and Lamont Peterson, he kind of fought them on the back foot a little bit, like. But it's just not on the back foot where as though he's getting out of range. He always in range. You get what I'm saying? That's just the type of fighter, like Terry Norris. That was the best. Hey yo,
Terry Norris
Cheetah
was
made
slicker
the-
than Earl
Cheetah-
Spence.
bro, you put me on with Terry Norris.
No, I
was
no,
in the
I-
barbershop one day and you was like, hey yo, Earl Spence fight like Terry Norris. And I went back and watched Terry Norris and was like, hey yo, he the shit. Why I ain't never heard of this nigga? Terry Norris, one of the best 154 pounders ever.
Terry Norris was slicker though. Like they kind of resemble each other, like when they throwing punches and throwing, like you get what I'm saying, moving and shit like that. But Terry
So-
Norris had a little bit more juice.
So you say Mosley, you say
No,
Spence.
I said Spence. He said
You say
Mosley.
I said
Spence, you
Mosley.
say Mosley.
I
Next
said
one.
Mosley.
Yeah.
Kovalev versus Better
Better
Be
Behave.
at 175, nigga. 4-4. What you got to say about that, bro?
I say Better Behave.
Damn,
I say Better Behave.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Better Behave too. We ain't even got disagree with this one.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
go
say
Better
easy.
Behave.
All right, I ain't even got to ask 4-4. He outnumbered.
Yeah, cause he say Kovalev.
Nah, he ain't say shit yet.
Oh, all right, yeah, cause I think Better Behave will stop him. I think I honestly think Bivol gonna beat Better Behave, but I think Bivol is a little bit better on his feet than Kovalev. But
Yeah,
Kovalev had more power than Bivol though.
Like,
4-4 says Kovalev in his prime, niggas forget so quick.
Hey yo, hey look, like
He
I
beat
just was-
Andre Ward. You tried to say that on the gram
shit, he
yesterday. He
did?
beat Andre Ward the first. No, they robbed him.
Hey,
He
yo,
beat Andre Ward the first time.
like
4-4.
the Crusher Kovalev. Like I ain't gonna stunt. I do think he great hit Better Behave with a bunch of jabs.
4-4
But-
say he think he gonna beat Better Be.
Up to this point, it ain't like niggas be jabbing yo. It just don't. It like I feel like niggas didn't outbox Better Behave. He just a tank. Like he just going keep coming. He going hit you with shots.
He tough as shit,
You
man.
gotta keep doing that running around the ring shit that you doing. And now it's the 7th round. You tied and he's still marching forward. So I don't know, bro. Like I don't know, but I
would say Better Behave.
I say Better Behave though, yo. Like sure enough. Like I don't think
I'm
he
going
going.
with 4-4.
Kovalev.
He said
It's gonna be a good fight. I think it should be. Oh yeah.
No, he said nah. Bivol.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gonna
no,
be-
because Bivol and Better Behave already fight October 12th.
He
in
said
Saudi
he
Arabia.
think Bivol gonna be Better Be.
I
I think
so
Bivol
too.
will be Better Behave too, but
Yeah.
like Kovalev not Bivol.
Okay. Got it.
Bivol got more juice than Kovalev. He can Bivol can do the electric slide.
Hey yo, what's the next one?
Usyk versus Foreman. What?
I got George Folk.
I got Usyk.
Wow.
Bro, Usyk Ray box his head off. Let's just
Which
say
Foreman?
this. Let's just say
Any
this.
Foreman?
The young Foreman, or the whatever one you want. But listen, George Foreman was thought of as a really big. His name was Big George Foreman. He was a
George.
big heavyweight. He was 6'4". How much you
I
weigh?
don't even think he was 6'4".
How much you think you weigh?
Like 280 at one point in time. He was
No,
230 something.
young
he
George
was like
Foreman.
230 something.
Yeah,
45.
yeah, all right, so 6'4", let's say he was 6'4", 240. Big George Foreman. Young George Foreman that fought Muhammad
I
Ali.
don't even think he was 240, bro. Like I think he was smaller than that.
So Usyk is 6'3", 225, coming up from cruiserweight. He fighting the guys today, the heavyweights today is 6'6", 6'9".
Yeah.
Tyson Fury 6'9". You feel me? 280. 6'9", 280. You get what I'm saying? So it's a different.
Usyk, George Foreman can't box with Usyk. He was 230.
Look, I say what I say because them body shots that Usyk keep getting away with and keep making it seem like they low blows, bro. They not great. Like they not great. Do that to George Foreman, bro. That's George Foreman. Like nigga, that was a body shot, nigga. Like you gonna have to get yourself together. Like so, bro. And George Foreman was gonna go to the body. So, bro, like I don't think you'll get out there.
How I haven't seen.
I don't think
That's a good point, but I think he outboxed the shit out of George Foreman.
I ain't seen.
No, I don't think he rope a dope.
Hey yo,
I think
it be
he outboxed
niggas
him.
that outbox George Foreman. Michael Moore was outboxing George
He
Foreman.
not as fast as Usyk.
Michael Moore
He's not
beat
as fast.
Usyk.
Whoa. That's a
Styles
bold
make
statement.
fights. Styles make fights.
Michael Moore beat Usyk.
He don't beat him, but the Styles make fights.
Michael Moore might beat Usyk up for real. Like Michael Moore was the shit, bro. Michael Moore was Usyk. Michael Moore was the best light heavyweight that moved up to heavyweight and was beating up the heavyweights. It just was he did it in a tougher time.
Yo,
you get what I'm saying? Like
Cheat 44 says you gotta land that body shot, and George Foreman was slow as fuck.
George
Nah,
Foreman
bro, you
was
disrespecting
slow.
George.
No, George was indeed slow as fuck. At the same time, Yo was hitting niggas. I don't know how he was doing it, but he was. So in the event that he do land shots, hey yo, that Michael Moore shit was crazy. It don't seem like that shit should have knocked you out, but it did. Yeah. So clearly,
that shit was like,
this nigga is hitting you with something crazy. So I don't think that George Foreman go in this bitch and just beat Usyk up. I think Usyk outbox Yo the majority of the fight.
And then get stopped.
George Foreman gonna do one of them. Hey yo, it looked like he look at this. I'm gonna hit you with one of these. Boom, and nigga hit you with it. What was the nigga name? Jerry Cooney or what? The big white guy for
James.
James Cooney. No, it was Jerry Cooney.
Jerry Cooney.
All right, but yeah, like George, he was outboxing George Foreman, and George Foreman just walked forward and it was like a lead uppercut. That shit was crazy, bro. Like, but he always found a way to do that shit with that slow ass shit.
Hey yo, but I got Usyk outboxing George Foreman, definitely.
So before we get to the next fight, I got a question from the chat. Right, out of the fights y'all did so far, which out of those fights would be the prelim, the main card, or the main event?
Who asked that?
We did Usyk.
Who asked that?
Trey Holiday.
That's a great question, bro.
Yo, so what was the fights? We did Usyk. We did.
One of the ones you did so far?
Yeah.
Pacquiao versus Loma at 130, Mosley versus Spence at 147, and Kovalev versus Beterbiev at 175, and Usyk versus Foreman.
All right, so that's a perfect card because it's 4 fights. So that's how the cards is made up today. So it's 4 fights. So the 4 fights, the lowest fight that opened up the card is going to be Kovalev versus Beterbiev. That's gonna open up the card.
Okay.
You feel me?
No, Kovalev Beterbiev.
Then we gonna go to
Spence.
No, then we gonna go to. If we doing the fight in Vegas. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? And we doing the fight in Vegas.
Is bigger than Spence and who's Spence fighting?
Mosley.
Spence
Yeah. So Spence. That's right. That's cool. So we gonna go Kovalev versus Beterbiev to open up the card. Then we gonna go Spence versus Mosley, the co-feature. Then we gonna go Pacquiao, Lomachenko.
And it's not because Loma.
Co-main
it's just because Pacquiao is such a bigger name than Loma.
Pacquiao, Lomachenko, co-main event, main event.
George and Usyk.
Another one.
Shout out to Trey Holiday for the question. Y'all ready for the next fight?
Yes, sir.
I like this one. Lennox Lewis versus Tyson Fury.
I got Lennox. Let me see, man.
Lennox Lewis, Tyson Fury. All right, look.
At Wembley.
At Wembley Stadium, it's
100,000.
crazy. At Wembley Stadium,
100,000
it's crazy, for real.
And they both from there?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, yo, I want to say Tyson Fury, yo, because them Klitschko brothers. All right, Lennox Lewis is a big guy, right? And at his time, Lennox Lewis is 6'4". The same point he was just trying to make, like about George Foreman. At Lennox Lewis' time, he was 6'4", 230. Niggas was like, this nigga is a giant. He a giant. it's nothing we can do. Like he can move at the same time. So, but 6'9" and moving around, floating like a butterfly, is crazy, bro. I see him giving Lennox Lewis a headache. Like,
You see him getting in his head before the fight? It'll be funny. It'll be funny.
Tyson getting in.
Yeah.
I ain't got him getting in Lennox Lewis' head. I think Lennox Lewis was tough. I think he was chinny, but he was tough.
4-4 say Ox, bro.
Lennox. Yeah, but I mean, I ain't mad at that for real because I'm still arguing myself in my head.
4-4, you think he'll stop him?
Knockout 4-4.
I'm gonna say decision.
Yeah, that's definitely going decision, bro.
Like, cause Lennox Lewis, like,
I feel like they're gonna be tiptoeing.
He was taller than everybody. You had to see Lennox Lewis fight a fight that we never seen him fight.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Like fighting on the inside, and he not gonna be able to out jab Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury move big and moving around his arm. He could tie his shoes standing straight up. Like, so I don't know, yo. I don't know. That's a good one for real.
That is a good one. Y'all ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Andre Ward versus Joshua?
No.
Hey yo.
No, that's not. No.
No, I put that on the joint for real.
Okay.
But
Lennox.
I seen this shit where people started saying this. People been saying that Andre Ward has been like training hard, and for a fight that don't nobody know what he doing for real.
He always was trying to fight Anthony Joshua.
And niggas think he trying to come back and fight Anthony Joshua for real. So I was saying, if we go on fantasy matchups, Andre Ward, Anthony Joshua. Since I'm already talking, I got Andre Ward boxing the shit out Anthony Joshua. I don't know if he knock him out. I don't think he gonna knock him out. But I got him defending himself effectively for 12 rounds and Anthony Joshua not being able to put much hands on you.
I like it.
Anthony Joshua is going to knock his head through the ropes. This shit is not going to be close. Like, he might move around and survive for the first couple of rounds. But he will get stopped. That's not even to me at this point. He ain't been boxing heavyweight. He ain't been sparring with heavyweight since He ain't been sparring with Anthony Joshua.
4-4 responded to y'all too. He said, just seeing Deontay land that right hand made me feel like Lennox could do the same with better precision, and Lennox got some crazy power. He got hella emojis laughing out loud. I don't know. I love Andre Ward, but
he gonna get his ass. Yeah, he gonna get his ass knocked out.
Hey yo, because I think he just gonna take advantage of how robotic Anthony Joshua actually is. Like, it remind me of Fight Night for real. Like Andre Ward would be, what's his name? His name is Ward on the joint, ain't it? On Fight Night? No, his name, he fighting a nigga Isaac Fraud, Bishop, Andre Bishop. But yeah, like it seemed like one of them type fights. He just gonna have to make something shake for real. But I think he going to. He's smart enough to be able to do it. Like, I think he can beat that fight.
Bud versus Virgil. Let's go, JC.
Bud versus Virgil. I think that's a good fight. That can go a lot of ways. Like, if Bud is getting over the hill and the age catching up to him, I could see Virgil winning this fight.
Okay.
But at the same time, I see Virgil running into a whole bunch of shit, like, and I can see Bud stopping him too. So I see that fight can go either way. But I'm gonna say Bud by stoppage.
I think if Bud getting old, then just go to the distance. But Bud still win.
He gonna have to stop Virgil. He not gonna be able to. Virgil not Madrimov. Virgil gonna throw the 3 times more punches than Madrimov throw. He not Madrimov. So Bud is gonna have to stop him to win this fight. He gonna be there and he gonna come forward the whole fight. He ain't gonna play with Bud at all.
See, Madrimov is kind of like awkward though. He kind of throw punches on the offbeat and he kind of move around real weird. He doing a whole lot of feinting. That ain't Ortiz for real. If he throwing a whole bunch of punches, that seemed like a whole bunch of countering to me.
4-4 says Bud by eight rounds.
That's what I was ready to say, like eighth, ninth. Eighth, ninth. I like that 4-4.
Stoppage. I can dig it. Next up,
Yeah.
Shakur versus Zapata.
We want to see William Zapata. We want Zapata.
Versus Shakur.
I like that fight though. I think Zapata gonna bring a fight out of him. I think Shakur this gonna be like the best performance you've seen from him in a long time. And I got him by unanimous decision, but a good performance though.
You got Shakur, Cheatham. Who you had?
Shakur gonna beat Joe, but it's gonna look like the rest of the fights.
Okay. We got one more. Christian, how you say this, JC?
Christian Mabili
Mabili.
versus Sergey Derevyanchenko.
Derevyanchenko.
That's
Yo,
his-
you the
that's his
GOAT,
guy.
bro. You the GOAT.
That's his guy.
I like Derevyanchenko, yo.
Oh, Derv? Yeah, that is.
I like
Where you from?
Derevyanchenko from where
Ukraine.
where
From
Loman
the
and
Ukraine?
from.
Yeah.
Nah, we good over there, too.
So
Y'all said Shakur 10-2. Shakur going to need like 2 rounds to catch his breath.
10-2. I like that.
Shout out 4-4.
I would say 9 rounds to 3.
Who?
4-4.
No, who was the fight?
Shakur
He was talking about
versus,
Shakur versus Zapata.
Zapata, yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I got Shakur for real. I don't see Zapata winning it. I got him bringing the fight to him, but
But what about Mabili versus Derevyanchenko? Yeah?
I don't know Mabili. But whatever his name is.
Mabili put that pressure.
He got that word, JC?
Mabili is a big 168 pounder. Put that pressure. You feel me?
And Derevyanchenko a boxer.
Damn.
He put that Derevyanchenko on pressure.
Mabili 27-0, my nigga.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Ayo, Derevyanchenko is always in this fight
Yeah.
where he's supposed to lose, and he make this shit a motherfucking fight for real. So it wouldn't surprise me if Yo won, but Yo just was in the toughest fight of his life. Like that's why I like Derevyanchenko. I ain't even never seen a nigga win. You get what I'm saying?
Derv 15-5, bro.
Hey yo, you ain't
He
just hear
tough
me
as
say
shit.
I ain't never seen a nigga win,
He
but
tough as shit.
I think he got robbed with Triple G.
Yeah, you ain't telling me you fought the man, bro.
I think he got robbed with Triple G.
Wow.
I think he
Charlo.
got robbed with Danny Jacobs.
No, Charlo smoked him.
What about
It was a good fight.
Munguia?
That was a good fight too. Munguia beat him though.
Okay.
Hey yo, but that was like it was like at the wire, like
Yeah.
Like that was a close ass
Munguia
fight.
knocked him down in the last round, and it was like it was a close fight.
To the fantasy fight, 4-4 says Mabili stoppage.
Yeah. No, that's not a fantasy fight. This happening this weekend. Mabili versus Derevyanchenko. That's this weekend on Top Rank
Bet.
and Quebec City in Canada.
I'm going Mabili, bro. He
Yeah.
27-0.
Mabili, but honestly though, it's like what you them saying though. Like Derevyanchenko ain't no slouch. Like he gonna be in there and make it a tough fight. But the thing is, he not a boxer though. Yo. He a good counter puncher, but inside the pocket he come forward. You get what I'm saying?
He a great counter puncher.
Yeah,
That
but
nigga
this
is gonna
this,
hit you.
This gonna be a clash though. This not gonna be like a.
He's not a boxer.
He not gonna be able to move out the back foot
What you
and all
mean
that.
by
like.
that, bro? He's not a boxer.
like
No,
skill
like,
wise.
no, I'm saying like
Like
he not
toolbox-wise.
gonna box off the back foot. Like both of them gonna meet in the center of the ring, but Derevyanchenko is good at fighting in the mid range and the inside and like slipping punches and making you pay. Like countering. You get what I'm saying? But from the inside, not backing up. Like not slipping punches backing up, like more from the inside.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be an inside fight. But Mabili, y'all better go watch Mabili, you feel me? Like this gonna be a fire fight. And it's hard for me to say a stoppage because I respect Derevyanchenko, but I do like Mabili. I'm gonna go with Mabili.
Shout out Big Derv.
Hey yo, Derevyanchenko tough, yo.
Yo said Mabili not that good. He make a lot of mistakes. Don't quote me on that one though.
He do though. He make a lot of mistakes.
Derevyanchenko tough, yo. He not gonna get nobody no easy fight. I don't give a fuck who you is or what you've done.
Not with
He
the name.
ready come to fight for real. Like so, I fuck with yo.
Shout out Big Derv.
Hey yo, I swear, yo, I ain't never seen every fight I seen yo win. Yo lost. It just be like, damn, nigga, like you should have won that fight for real. That sound crazy and to still be picking a nigga.
Right.
It sound crazy and still, but hey yo, it's just it be those type fights though. It be this close. It really because I don't think niggas think the name Derevyanchenko for real is popular or
Nah, that
be
shit is
slick
fire.
for real.
Like, if you could
because
put that shit on
he
the
be
jersey.
winning fights that he be losing
Yeah.
a lot. He wins fights that he loses all the time. Like so, that just be boxing being boxing.
Yeah,
Shout out
so
my nigga Derv.
Yeah, Derv. Lil Derv.
Big Chenko.
but what you think about this Team USA? Like, where you rank this Team USA at?
Are we getting into basketball?
Nah, boxing team USA?
No,
Because I was
Nah,
gonna say I don't know
no
these
team,
niggas.
nah,
for real.
We getting into basketball.
I don't know these niggas. I watched boxing. I watched. I think it was like a middleweight or something like that. I watched it for like a couple seconds and was like,
Nope.
I don't like this shit.
Yeah.
Like this shit.
It's
Hey
fine.
yo,
Fencing was more
I got a
entertaining.
love-hate relationship with Olympic boxing, yo.
boxing.
It's so boring.
Tell me why.
Because it's just like it's like aggressive ass tag. It's
How
like
so?
I touch you, 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 I touch you.
Yeah.
We like it's like, bro, it's like super aggressive tag, my nigga, like World Series of tag.
Points.
Yeah, I mean
Got
it's more of points than anything. You can still get the knockout, but it don't even seem like that's what niggas trying. to do.
Right.
It just seemed like they slapping and slapping it. It's like gloved slap
Okay,
boxing.
So
for real.
is that more about imposing your technique? I would say.
It's skill set. It's I'm more skilled than you. You get what I'm saying? But it's like fencing with your hands.
Well, they took the headgear off, bro. I don't know what more you want.
I mean, I don't think the headgear not got anything to do with mentality. Like
True.
that's why when Olympic niggas go pro,
Yeah.
that's why they be having to get up out of that Olympic shit.
Facts.
For real. Like you hear boxers say it all the time. Like you still fight like an amateur, and that amateur shit is pap 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 pap. I'm touchy. Like that shit just too. It's too soft. So I don't like it.
So what about the basketball team USA, man?
That was cool. Yeah, they posed to win. Like, am I tripping?
Does
for real?
laughing make you laugh too? Cause laughing makes me laugh, yo. So I feel you right now.
Yo, they posed to win for real. Like everybody just supposed to get him a good run. For
Fuck
real.
out
Like,
of here, bro.
Canada.
How did France get to the gold medal game? Did anybody watch the Olympics? Cause I couldn't. How did
No,
France
yeah.
get to the gold medal game?
Because they got 2 7-footers and one of them they was like, nigga, you don't even need to play. This nigga good for real.
Yeah.
Like
Got
we
it.
could put somebody else in and do something else for real.
Who was
Like,
the best player on Team USA?
LeBron? LeBron.
That was funny.
That's one
LeBron.
answer for real. Like LeBron.
I heard Steph.
he was the most consistent.
LeBron.
I heard Steph.
Steph had a good game.
Yeah,
LeBron.
2 games.
I
Or
heard
2
KD.
games.
I heard
He had
KD.
2 games.
KD came in and was
No,
doing this shit for real,
It
but
was
like
LeBron.
carried
was-
them through
yeah,
that shit. For
he was
real,
the
bro.
he was the best player all the way there.
G-O-T?
Huh?
G-O-A-T? I said G-O-T.
No,
No,
but
Not
no,
at all.
this I'm talking about like how you think this team stack up to.
the rest of them.
Yeah. What's the best Olympic team that you like?
Dream Team, easy.
92?
No,
92.
96.
Who's on 96?
96.
Give me context.
92.
Pull up the roster.
96
Pull up the
is
roster
Scott-
and just
Hey,
name.
all right,
I
but
bet you it's better. I bet you.
hey yo,
96
but you
roster
gonna
is better.
have
What
you
about
gonna have
02
8 niggas
or
from the
04?
from the 92 team.
Right.
Take out Charles Barkley, take out Scottie Pippen,
But-
take out, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pat and Carl didn't do the 96 one. But Pat still was there. Like,
All right, I
I
got
think
you, bro. They
Hakeem
got
Alonso was in that one, though.
But they
You
was
talking
in their
about Barkley,
primes.
Grant Hill, and Penny Hardaway, David Robinson, Scottie Pippen, Mitch Richmond.
David Robinson was in
Reggie
92.
Miller, Carl Malone, John Stockton.
Karl
Yeah, that's
Malone
half
was
the
in
dream
92.
team, bro. And
But-
it has Shaq. Shout out
And
Shaq.
I'm saying
And
that
Gary
this
Payton
team.
and
I'm not even
Hakeem
saying like they gotta play.
Why is Hakeem Olajuwon on the dream team? On the American
Yeah.
1996 dream team.
He was on it.
He was on it.
Why?
Like Embiid was on this team. I don't know
that
why.
Shit phony.
Yeah, I don't
That
know
shit
why.
phony.
It is. They shouldn't be. But
Dual citizenship.
it was.
Well, his name Hakeem the Dream.
So
Why shouldn't he be on the Dream Team?
Hey, yo, so I wasn't even saying like they matching up against each other. I'm just saying like what was the best team when they played. And I think that team
The
was
Dream
more
Team.
in their
The
prime.
Dream Team was smoking niggas, and the argument is the competition wasn't as good back
But,
then.
like,
I don't give a fuck,
They
nigga. They
play
was
like
smoking niggas
Larry
by
Bird
Gotta
and
be the
30.
Dream
Magic was
Team.
older.
The fuck is you
And they
talking
was
about,
getting
nigga?
busy out that motherfucker too.
Smoking
For real,
niggas,
old as a
bro.
bitch.
The practice
AIDS
was
is
more
a motherfucker
competition.
for
Yeah,
real.
aged up.
And
All right, how
yeah,
about
nigga,
2004? 2004, Allen Iverson, Stephon
Nah,
Marbury,
hell no,
Dwayne
they
Wade.
lost. They lost. Hell
Hey,
no.
yo, and they shouldn't have.
Get the fuck out of here.
They shouldn't
had
have
Tim
lost.
Duncan on that team too.
They shouldn't have lost at
They
all.
had Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan,
AI.
AI, and Stephon Marbury and Grant.
Hey yo, but no, I like the 2012 team.
The Olympic teams was put together to purposely not be fair. They sent all the best players. We don't do that now. If we did, our Olympic team would smoke the Dream Team. What?
Hell no.
I don't know about
No,
that football.
I mean, no, yo, I don't think they
They
Hell
started
no.
out as amateurs for real, bro.
No,
the
no, he
2012
said,
team.
he
Look
said
up the
that
2012 team.
if they sent, if the Dream, all right, if the Olympic team
He's saying-
today sent all the best players,
Yeah.
that the Dream Team was literally all the best players minus Isaiah Thomas. So he's saying, well, at least I think you saying, I don't want to speak for you, bro, but what I thought he said was, look, if the Olympic team actually sent everybody,
Yeah.
like Ja Morant or Kyrie Irving wasn't
Facts.
on this Olympic team.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? There was players
Nor
that
should
could
they
have been
be.
there.
Right.
Jaylen Brown was supposed to be there over Derek White. The team could have been a lot better.
Yeah.
So we on I think he's saying that team would have been
Shout out
more
J.R.
competitive.
Smith. He should have been there.
J.R. Smith is the GOAT for real. Like that nigga bought a tank.
What about the 2012 team?
I love that team. They had.
I don't think none of them teams beat the Dream Team.
Tyson Chandler, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Russell Westbrook, Deron Williams, Andre Iguodala, Kobe Bryant, Kevin Love, James Harden, Chris Paul, Anthony Davis, and Carmelo Anthony.
Damn, son, where'd you find
I don't think none of them niggas beat the Dream Team.
All right, I'm gonna keep it rolling. Fuck this shit. We gonna find one team.
I don't think none of them
What's that,
niggas. You might as well
16?
stop, bro. Like it's none of them niggas gonna beat the Dream Team, bro.
What else you got, JC?
Only the best you got is the
Oh,
Redeem
yeah,
Team. for
16
real.
is ass. Jimmy Butler, Kevin Durant, DeAndre Jordan, Kyle Lowry.
Why
I'm
would you
done.
say ass?
Why is Harrison Barnes there? And you tell me why it's not ass.
I'm not gonna argue with Harrison Barnes, man.
What?
God
Noah
damn.
Lyles
for real.
versus Tyreek Hill.
Nigga, I changed my temperature fast as
You're
a
not
bitch.
gonna argue
How you
with
gonna
Harrison
say
Barnes?
that? Harrison Barnes.
You're not gonna argue with Harrison
Hey,
Barnes?
look, I'm gonna chill out for real. Like, nigga, he said Harrison Barnes on the team for real. Like,
Not gonna
shit,
argue with
nigga,
that?
like, all right, bro. Like, you got that. I don't, hey, yo, hey, that's no disrespect to Harrison Barnes. Yo, you solid.
No,
bro,
fuck
but
him.
Nigga, not Olympic team solid. bro.
Exactly.
Like, that's because Coach
Damn,
K
he
was
did put
the
up 17
coach.
last year, though. Shout out him.
That's Coach K was coaching that joint.
He
for
only
real.
played two
like,
games, though.
He like, yo, bring my man on too for real. Like,
Hey, yo,
no, he was
He
at,
went to North Carolina.
yeah, we went to North Carolina. I'm tripping. That ain't this man at all. For real.
Yeah.
That's not his man at all. You don't fuck with him.
All right, we got 20 minutes left. What's up with Tyreek Hill versus Noah Lyles?
I don't even give a fuck
And why you put it in the fucking notes, bro?
because, it's a topic now, right? But at the same time, like, I don't want to give Noah Lyles no more light than what he getting, bro. Like,
Shit on that nigga real quick.
hey yo, cause all right, bro, Noah, bring it in, bro. You tripping, bro? Like, hey yo, you chose the sport. You said I'm gonna run track, and you damn good at it. At the same time, my nigga, you can't seem so jealous that your sport ain't more popular than their sport. It come around every 4 years, bro. Don't nobody care. At least every 2 years, niggas give a fuck again a little bit, for real. But don't nobody really give a fuck. Y'all niggas is running around in circles. Stop hating on them niggas, bro. You good at what you do, and that's what's up. You the shit at that. Be comfortable in that. You should have went to the Anthony Edwards party, bro. Like, that was stupid of you to not do that. That's marketing. Who is your PR guy? Like, who advises you, bro? Like, I know it's somebody swinging at the air right now because of the stupid shit that you say. Like, even if you don't like basketball, my nigga, that was a marketing possibility for niggas to actually like you, think you do regular shit other than have Digimon cards in your pocket all the time. That's some weird ass shit. And you mad that niggas don't like that weird ass shit. And it's like, bro, that's the gamble you took doing weird ass shit, my nigga. Like, it could have worked, it couldn't have worked. I don't particularly give a fuck. You got a blue-eyed white dragon in your pocket all the fucking time. Nigga, you fast as a bitch. Nigga, be comfortable in your own skin. Come out with them little spikes that they want you to, for real. I'm not gonna get them. I don't run track. At the same time, that would be your shit. Be comfortable in your shit. I don't know what else to say after that, for real. Like, he make me so upset. Like, bruh, you're a hater, yo. You're a habitual hater. Like, you hate it and double down months later on your hate. That was crazy. Like, that's crazy, bruh. Like, I don't get it, bruh. Like, you don't do the same thing. Anthony Edwards is way more popular than you. Way more popular than you. You know why? Because we see this nigga all the time. We see this nigga 82 games, and when we see him 82 games, he talking a bunch of shit. He dunking on niggas. He doing a bunch of shit. We see you every once in a blue moon, my nigga. I don't get what the confusion is with you.
So who you think will win out of him and Tyreek Hill in like 100 meters?
No allows.
All right, like a 60.
He run for a living.
Like a 60 meters.
He run for a living. He run for a living.
You think you faster than him?
He run for a living. if Tyreek Hill was that fast that he could represent the USA in the Olympics, then he would do it, nigga. It's the offseason, nigga. You would have did that shit,
No,
bro. Like,
is definitely a hater, nigga.
Noah Lyles a fucking hater, bro. Like, and it's, hey yo, I swear, earlier before we started, I was comparing this nigga to Wale, because it's like, bro, niggas would like you, yo, because you good at what you do, yo, but we don't like you because you always whining and bitching at everybody else's shit. Mind your fucking business, bro. Like, and we'll fuck with you, bro. But nigga, like, you trying to be mad, niggas don't fuck with that weird ass shit you doing, nigga. I ain't never like Digimon, nigga. Like, the fuck? You an athlete. You fast. Pyong. Be pyong. But that's all I have to say about that.
Shout out, my man.
Oh yeah, so this weekend Sergey Derevyanchenko versus Mobili, I think. Yeah, it's on Top Rank.
Big Derv.
We already talking about that.
No, I'm just letting them know that it's coming up this weekend. Don't miss it. That's gonna be a good ass fight. But you feel me? We logging out. JC, it's my man Cheatham.
Damn, we going out on the Cheatham tantrum.
I like it.
Damn, bro.
I like it.
That was crazy. Damn, I just knew it was one more topic.
Nah.
My nigga.
We Gucci,
All
man.
right, well, yeah, Noah Lyles, shut the fuck up, bro.
And shout out Rolly.
Yeah, nigga, you gonna ostracize yourself from the whole NBA, you dumb. Like, that was so stupid, bro. Like,
Because I can.